Hi, I'm Alexandria from alexandriabarker.com. I'm a life coach and law of attraction coach, and I'm very pleased to be bringing you the continuing series of Abraham-Hicks processes from their amazing book, Ask and It Is Given. And so this process is the prosperity game. So I'm just going to run through a little bit of the highlights with you and then share like how it was for me when I tried to implement this into my life. So this process, the idea is that you write yourself a check, $1,000 a day, and you deposit it into your sort of a virtual bank account, and then you spend it every day. So the first day you spend $1,000. The second day you spend $2,000. The third day, $3,000, and so on and so on. And that sounds really easy, and it is, till you start getting up there in the numbers. So one of my challenges when I first started this was just kind of giving myself the permission to do it, even on a virtual level, to spend this kind of money. And it was just very, very eye-opening for me. That's one of the benefits of this process, is it teaches you any resistance you may have to spending money, because it's going to show up for you. And then you can have a look at that and decide, how you're going to handle that. Maybe you have some handy affirmations ready to counter that thought. There's plenty on my website, alexandriabarker.com. I do this all the time as a life coach. But just to stick with that process for now, I actually lowered it for myself when I was first doing this 20 years ago. $1,000 felt like a lot of money. So I decided, well, $100. Then tomorrow, $200. Then $300. And that was fun for a while. Got kind of boring, So it really is much more exciting when you follow their directions and do the full 1,000 a day, every day. And, you want to be really precise about this. And it's really great if you actually happen to have like an old checkbook or something that you can use, so that you're not just imagining this money. But either way, just make it real for you. Just realize that, yeah, this is actual money I'm spending. So what am I going to do with it? What am I going to spend it on? And you take yourself through the process. And that's it. That's very simple. But as you can see, like by the end of the year, even, like that's a lot of money when you're spending 1,000 every day and you're adding to that amount every single day. I'm not going to do the math. You can. But I do recommend this, just if nothing else than just the eye-opening that it is about your resistance or lack thereof. You might find it very easy, or it might actually help you decide, what do you want to spend your millions on when they come into your world. Like that's a very good exercise too. So you might actually be inspired to start pricing some houses, or pricing some of these other, dreams that you've had that have been sort of just out there. You haven't really looked into the prices because maybe you didn't actually believe that would be necessary. So this process is a really good way for that. So because if you are resistant to money, and even to the spending of money, that's cutting off the flow. So that was really important for me, especially in the early days, is to realize that, there's a flow to money, just like the ocean. It ebbs and flows, and the tide comes in and the tide rolls out again. Well, money, to do its best work for you, you have to spend it. Like, it's not going to do you any good sitting there in a mattress and, and you're not able to pay your rent, or you're not able to buy food because you want to just keep that money stashed safely. So for that money to do its best work for you, it has to be out and circulating in the world. And I've done several videos on this and actually talked about how giving money away, giving tips, or just donating money is very, very helpful in attracting more money to you, because it's just saying to the universe that you have so much that you have plenty to give and plenty to share. Showing you this beautiful background too. So it's a wonderful process for that. I highly recommend this, and all of the Abraham-Hicks processes. They're all amazing. I recommend you pick up one of their books. You can go to the library now and get them, because it's been out for quite a long time now. So, while we're on the topic of money, though, I just wanted you to really take this opportunity as you're doing this process to just really notice how it feels and where you can let go of any resistance that you have. And you might have some belief systems showing up for you that you really want to address before you can move forward. So, just take note, give it a try, do it for a week at least, and see, like, how am I feeling about this? Where are my challenges coming up? Because to me, that was the best gift that came out of this process for me. Now, I haven't done it for a while, but doing this series for you has inspired me to go back and do each one myself too, and really incorporate them into my life once again. So I'm having a lot of fun with it too, and I hope you're enjoying all these videos that I'm doing. And I'm also doing a blog post for each one with a little bit more information in it and links to all of the other ones. So you can just go from one to the next at my website, alexandriabarker.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I invite you to subscribe and to comment. And if you have any questions or anything regarding the Abraham-Hicks processes or anything else to do with the law of attraction, anything else to do with any kind of life coaching topics at all, feel free to ask me the questions, and I'm happy to address them through this forum. And I'm also on Instagram at alexandria.barker, so drop by there and say hello. I would love to see you there as well, or on Facebook. Okay, so I will let you go for now. Have a beautiful day. And how are you going to spend your millions? Let me know. Bye for now.